Hello! We are on the floor of my room because, for no reason in particular actually, but here we are. So today I'm really excited to crack into my first watercolour set. Well, not my first watercolour set, technically I have had one before, but it was one of those really shitty Derwent cakes. I'll insert a photo. I don't actually have it anymore, I don't know where it went. I feel like I never would have thrown it out, but I can't find it. I tried to look for it for this video, but it's gone. I also have some swatches of it somewhere in an old sketchbook. Try and find those as well. It wasn't great. I didn't like using it very much, so I didn't. However, I'm really intrigued to try watercolours, like proper watercolours. I love using gouache, and my big gouache set is one of the best things I've ever bought. I think it's just, I get so much use out of it, it's just fantastic. So I thought I'd do the same thing with watercolours and bring you along for the journey. So today I'm going to be going through this. This is the Magello Mission Gold. I'm going to try not to hold it in front of my face. The Magello Mission Gold Class watercolours. This is the set of 36 colours, and each tube has 7 mils in it. I'm just going to open it. I have opened it. It came a couple days ago while I was deep in the throes of Inktober. If you don't know what happened there is a video, it's up, I'll link it, if you want to know my thoughts. But yeah, I didn't have time to like do this full thing when it came. I did open it and have a bit of a look and have a bit of a geek out over it, so this isn't like a first impression, but we're gonna open it anyway. So when you open the box, this is what comes in it. So you get this really pretty pamphlet with it, and it has 5 keywords, 5 standards of Mission watercolors, and it basically just tells you like they use high quality pigments, they use high quality solvents, non-toxic, non-chemical, they don't use cadmium, cosmetic grade preservatives, and the other little booklet that you get with it is just like translations of all this. So it's in Korean and Russian and French and German, and this is really testing my knowledge of flags, so I'm gonna stop. But then you open up the pamphlet and you get a full colour chart of all their colours. This isn't the whole set of colours that I have, this is their whole range. And then down the bottom here they have like tips for colour mixing, and then they have their little guides for like light fastness, transparency, what the pigments, each shade has like a little symbol for the kind of pigment that's in it, and all that sort of stuff, which I think is really handy and also really pretty, and that's probably going to go on my wall. So, but then at the same time I also really want to cut that off and put it in my sketchbook, so now I'm torn. This is the 36 colour set. It comes with a palette that has 36 wells in it, as well as like a big mixing well. Obviously you can see the pans there, and then the other side is the mixing well. Let's open it. So this is how it comes. These are all the 36 wells, and then you get mixing wells in there, and then on the other side are all the little tubes of watercolour, and then when you take them out there's like a whole mixing side there, and it's beautiful. One thing I forgot to mention in this little chitty chat is that all the colours in this set are actually on the back of the box, and I've been holding it upside down. So I chose this set for a couple of reasons. The main one was actually the colours. I use a lot of secondary colours, I guess you would call them. Pinks, purples, lime greens, like yellow greens. And then I also use a lot of like bright blues, yellows, all that sort of stuff that would normally come in a set. I started by looking at sets of 12, sets of 24, and what I found was that none of them had pink, and I can quite easily mix a purple or a yellow green, but mixing a pink that I'm actually going to be happy with, I know from experience, is really hard. So I really wanted a pink, and this actually has a couple. This has Permanent Rose and Bright Opera. I am going to swatch them all in good time. So one of the things was the colours. The other thing was obviously this awesome palette that it comes in that stores all the colours. Now I don't care about the tube storage because I can just put that in any container. However, finding a palette that was going to fit 36 colours, for some reason it's just a really awkward number. I couldn't find anything that I really liked. I really wanted a plastic one, just because I've tried handling metal ones at art supply shops and stuff, and I just hate the way they feel. I don't know, I'm not a fan of the way they feel, and I wanted something sturdy and long lasting that I could go back to and use my colours from there and just look at them all at a glance and have them all there. What I'm going to do is not only have this big boy, but I'm also going to have these small boys. So these I also bought, not from Magello, just from eBay. They cost me about $1.50 for both of them, because something that I know from experience of having my gouache set, which I think my gouache set is it 72? I think it's more than 36. But the main thing that was an issue with me when I first got that was like decision paralyzation. So it was like I was just looking at all these colours and they all looked amazing and I just wanted to use all of them, and I'd use all of them and then everything would turn out really muddy and shit and I would hate myself. So to try and avoid that, I'm also going to make at least one but maybe two little mini watercolour palette with some half pans in these things, and just put like a few colours in here that I know I'm going to use. For instance, the pink, the purple, the bright blue, the yellow, and the yellow green. Those are the ones I'm shooting for at the moment, and that might change. You will see in the future. I'm super excited, and I literally cannot wait to depot them. Depot them? That's a makeup term. What is this called? To put them in the, oh, they're so cute, in the pan, and use them and try them and swatch them and love them, and I'm just really excited. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Strap yourself in. I'm literally just gonna put my headphones on, put a podcast in, and spend some time putting my big watercolor palette together, and then swatching all the colors, seeing how they look together, getting excited about it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations for me to try to experiment with watercolors, let me know, because I'm very keen to get going. And yeah, just enjoy. Just sit back, relax, enjoy. I don't know why I do that accent when I'm nervous. I just do. But yeah, let's go put a watercolor palette together.